Good evening, everyone. I know it's been a while since I did a Monday Night Rant, and I apologize for the late entry. A lot of stuff has been going on, and of course, this is 4th of July weekend has came and went. But like they said on with the show, I hope you're noticing the new flyer that's posted here. I wanted to do something that represents me as a content creator and broadcaster and all the other nuances that goes with it. But we're gonna we're gonna throw a little different subject in the matter here, so I hope you will bear with me as we embark on something. It's something that I found on the friendly face of Facebook, you know, and hopefully you guys will get a kick out of this, even though the entire thing that I'm going to present to you is a little on the satire side, but we can make it a teachable moment because we know that there's going to be some new and upcoming DJs who's going to be looking for gigs once they get their skills up to par and when they get their first one out the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out this post I found from Facebook, and then we're going to talk about it. So here we go. What's up, everyone? This is House that Speaks, and I hope you like the new design that I have that I just created, and now it's available on my House that Speaks design page, which is now you can check it out on my House that Speaks website, which is www.housethatspeaksdj.com / House that Speaks Designs. And you will get the new design along with all other designs that I have. I have close to 200 designs and counting, so I'll be creating more designs as it come along. But enough of all that. What I want to talk about today is when you're a new and upcoming DJ, there are certain protocols you must be able to abide to, especially when you're about to do a set for for an event, and there's a headliner that's going to be attached to that. So there's certain ways of doing it. Now, I came across this one post from Humans of Techno, and you can find them on Facebook. Facebook, shout out to them. Now, when I commented on this particular passage, they told me that it was tongue in cheek. It was satire. But what I did was I did pretty much mention. I said, even though that is the case, we still can make this a teachable moment. So without instead of me going back and forth with them on this, I decided, well, you know what? Let me just put it on my Monday Night Rant, and let's see what my subs and people who follow me say about this. So here we go. I'm gonna read out to you. It says, tip for young DJs coming up in the scene. If you book to open a big show with a headliner you respect, it's important to play as many of the headliner tracks as you can in your set. It shows you've done your homework and helps get people pumped for what is coming. Now, mind you, this is satire. This whole post is tongue in cheek. And the reason why I said that was this, because this is something that no young upcoming DJ should ever do, and especially if they know that they are booked with one of their with a headline they admire, that they're a fan of, especially if he or she also a producer, and you have purchased their tracks, you add them to the library, and of course you excited because you're part of this lineup with them. But what you never want to do is play any of that headliner's tracks whatsoever. It doesn't matter if they're new tracks or current tracks. If that headliner produced that track and you have in your library, you don't play it. It's proper etiquette, it's proper protocol. And the reason why I want to mention this is because, you know, unfortunate and unfortunate, there are probably gonna be some, you know, new and upcoming DJs is going to try it, and I want to make certain that at least on this channel that I make you aware that this is something that you should never attempt, and especially if you hoping to get another gig again, you know. And also, if you're a new upcoming DJ and you're doing an opening set or a closing set, there are certain ways of going about both nuances. Okay, for an example, I did I was part of a DJ meetup, a Twitch DJ meetup, um, just just late last month, like June 29th, June 30th. Now, I end up closing June 29th's set, and then I end up opening up June 30th set program. So how I went by, and I went by both slots differently. Now, when I did the closing set on that Saturday, I continue with what the last DJ was doing, keeping the energy going and stuff like that. And then as things started winding down, and I know, and people started to wind down, and some was getting ready to, call in the night and things of that nature, I started to slow things down. And then of course in the end, the person who was running the event, he was asked to play some Hispanic music, and then that was the end of that night. Now, for that next day, it was in the afternoon. So when I arrived, I was told to open, and I had no problems with that. So how I did it was, I started with soulful set, but I made sure that the BPM was not too high. And I know certain soulful house sets, you can have BPM of 124, 125, 126, depending on who is producing producing whatever track I was playing. But what I did was, on that particular day, I kept the BPM at 120. Nice, smooth, slow, getting people, when people started, to come in, to sit down, they're relaxing, they're getting their first drinks, conversating, making sure that, the music wasn't too upbeat, but, a little down tempo. And then I wait to a certain point to bring the BPM up, to get more energized and also get ready for the next DJ. Now, those are things that you have to know from doing. You know, I mean, I can tell you, how do I, how I go by it and things of that nature till I'm blue in the face. But what I can tell you is that, if you're a young upcoming DJ, the way you start a event, or if you're the one that's closing the event, you got to make sure you how to, you know, know your surroundings, read your crowd, get the feel of the music, what music to play, and how, to keep that energy up if you're closing, and then tone it down. And if you're opening, you know, keep it mellow, for maybe a good hour, depending on how long it's your set. If, say for instance, if you're doing a 2 hour set, I said for that first hour, keep it nice and low, and then for the next hour, you can start, you know, bringing up the tempo as more people start coming in and gathering around. Also, when it comes to young and upcoming DJs, you know, you don't play your bangers right off the rip. It's a no-no, because number one, you are not considering your other fellow DJs. You're not considering the headliner. And, you know, who wants to start out coming, say for instance, I'm just walking in, it's an event, I'm just walking in, you know, I just had to took public transportation, stuff like that, so I'm walking in. First thing I want to do is get my first drink, and survey the area. Okay, not too many people are there, or the place just opening up. So the last thing you want to hear is a DJ just, thrashing bangers, left and right, and no one's there to dance to them. And the problem with that is that will make you as an open DJ, not knowing what's going on, because by the time people do start coming in, you done played all your bangers out. So you probably don't have too much left in your arsenal. You probably don't have too much tracks that you can play in your library, or you probably wore yourself out, whereas you know you can't even get people on the dance floor, and that's not a good look. So what I want to say to my young and upcoming DJs is this: respect the event, respect those who organize the event, and above all, respect your peers and the actual headliner, if there is one. Because certain events may not have a major headliner, or you may be going to a place where you're the headliner, but you still need to show that same proper etiquette, and hopefully that they will return their favor. So I just want to come up here. This is going to be a short one. It's not going to be too long. And I just want, like I said, for my young upcoming DJs, just make sure to be mindful of what you play and keep your practice going. Keep building your skills up. And when you do land that first gig, even if you're going to open or even you're going to close, make sure you are following the proper protocol. And because when you do that, chances are you'll be asked to return. And you might not open the next time, they ask you back. Then again, you might do. You might have, they might ask you to open again or close again. But then again, they might ask you to be, the second DJ or the third DJ or the DJ before the headliner. You know, it all depends on where, the organizer want to throw you in, whatever particular slot they want to put you in. But like I said, I wanted to come in with that. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please share, like. I'm trying to make sure I grow this, and also hit that notification bell so you'll know when I come up with another Monday Night Rant. This is House It Speaks. Hope everybody have a pleasant week. Peace.